Joining the 2-for-1 Draft podcast is Denzel Mims of Baylor. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing great, dude. It's great to have you on. So first, take me a little bit through your background a bit here. Talk to me about how when you first started football. I know you have a big family history playing the sport as well.
Yeah. Well, I actually started playing football around when I was in the 6th grade. I always been a baseball guy growing up. I always loved baseball. But then my mom introduced me to football, and I just played it 1 year, and I ended up falling in love with it. I actually was playing quarterback when I started.
Oh, really? So you played quarterback? You played quarterback in high school, or when did you do that?
I played quarterback from 6th grade year all the way to when I was a freshman in high school.
Why'd you give it up, man? I think it could have been pretty lucrative there.
I mean, I think so too, but I wasn't able. Something weird happened. I wasn't able really just to throw the ball like I used to.
Gotcha.
And so I just gave it up and just moved to receiver.
There you go, man. Well, I'm sure it's worked out well for you. Let's go ahead and fast forward to the combine a bit. Obviously, you had a fantastic combine. What went into that training? Was it a crazy training process, something different than what you were doing at Baylor?
Yes, it was like at Baylor. We do a lot of heavyweight. We look to get big, and for more than just strong, we look to get big and physical. So just going into the combine training, I was just working on a lot of speed work and doing stuff to get 225 up and get strength-wise and get lean, because I was more lean. I got lean when I was at Exos. I mean, so it was a great training. I was around great guys, and we worked our tails off every single day, 3 times a day.
Nice, man. And you clocked a 6.66 3-cone, which I think everyone was impressed with. That change of direction, that bend, that really speaks to your athleticism, and also a 4.38 40-yard dash, which not a lot of people saw coming. I need to know how important is the start for the 40-yard dash? Because I feel like if you nail the start from a technique standpoint, you're going to fly in the 40-yard dash. But if you can't get those first 10 yards right, it's very difficult to prove that you're fast.
Yes, it's very important, because first, the start is really important. Like, you got to get out to get a good time. If you don't get out, then you got to have a crazy back 20 to get a fast time. And that's pretty much what you saw from DK Metcalf. Because he pretty much just raised up right after jump. But after that, she just shot off. So it's like you got to have a great start. And if you have a great start, you're gonna run a good time.
When you were training, how much of the training is with the start? Are you doing a ton of that with the start and trying to master that?
Well, we did starts. We worked on our starts every day, but we actually worked the 20 start Mondays and Fridays. So Mondays and Fridays when we actually worked on running in 20.
Oh, okay. And another thing I wanted to ask you was, I think when you're training for the combine and all of those things, I think, is there a certain weight you wanted to get to? Were you building up to a weight, or were you trying to cut a little bit? Where were you there?
Well, really though, I came I pretty much stayed the same. I was like 205 when I got there. And I just gained a couple pounds. I lost all my fat, and I really just got lean. And I just gained a couple pounds. I was looking to get to 210. But when I had that Senior Bowl, I lost most of that weight at the Senior Bowl, because basically like we was in camp.
Let's talk about the Senior Bowl. I think that's where you really took a huge step moving forward, rising up boards. A lot of people were talking highly of you after the Senior Bowl. What went into that week? How important do you think that week was for you?
I feel like it was very important. I knew coming in, I was a mid-round guy. And I know my talent, and I know what I'm capable of doing, so I wanted to just show myself. And so I came out there, I was hungry, I wanted to be aggressive, and I just wanted to show them that I'm physical and I can do anything that you want me to do.
I think with Baylor, something that gets brought up as well is that you're not asked to do a very diverse route tree at Baylor, but then you show up to the Senior Bowl and run a ton of different routes and really show out. Do you feel like your route running is one of your strengths?
I say it's growing to be one of my strengths. Because what they saying was about my route running, it was very limited. But, once we run it a lot and I get it down, I'm capable of running it. So it just needed practice. And I started working out with David Robertson a lot from Dallas, Texas, and we just got straight to it right after the bowl game. And I say 2 days later, I was working with D-Rob. And so we just got better.
Well, what do you do? I think it's, people say, I need to improve as a route runner. Receivers say they need to improve as a route runner. What do you do to improve that? Is it feet? Is it in the weight room? Is it film? I would love to hear more about that.
It's really feet and hips. You got to have good hips and loose hips to run good routes. And so what we worked on, I get stretched a lot. And I do a lot of cone work and I do a lot of actual routes just to get it down. And we do film work on it. So we actually record it so we can see what I'm doing wrong in the route and just so I can learn from it.
Let's talk more about film. In a given game week, how much film are you watching? Do you watch a lot of film on yourself? And when you are watching your opponent, and when you're watching a specific cornerback you're going to go against, what do you look at on film during the week?
Well, I watch probably like 30 minutes with a film on myself, and that's really just with the coach and the receiver group. And I say every day, really, I spend 30 minutes, me and the group, we spend 30 minutes and we watch the corners. And we spend one day watching first downs and second downs. And it's just about formations. And then we spend another day just doing third downs. Mm-hmm. And we do it from what they're doing from down and distance, and we trying to see what they plan. And we also want to see how they play on the first play of the game compared to the 30th play of the game. We just see how they switch it up.
Gotcha. And I think, so how important do you think film preparation is, whether you're trying to improve your own skill set or opponent study? Do you value watching film and see it as a big part of the process?
It is part of the process. It's always been part of the process because you got to see what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Of course they can switch it up and try to adjust things to your game, but you also want to be expected to for them to adjust to their strengths. because they're going to try to do everything they can to win. So if you just watch film and see how they lined up, you can just see if the safety off the hash, it's some type of cover two or type of two. So you just got to watch film to know all those things.
Yeah. Do you watch film on any NFL players to kind of take stuff from their game?
I watch film on NFL players. Like, we do it as a group. We watch all the different receivers every day. And so we just try to see how they play and see what they do great in the league. But it's one person I really watch is Michael Thomas. Mm-hmm. And I just admire his game. I love his game. And I just enjoy watching it.
Special player in the NFL right now. Also a very well-paid player in the NFL right now after a big contract. Yeah. I'd love to hear more about the feedback the teams gave you at the Combine or in this kind of interview process that you've done. What have they said that they really like about your game?
Really contesting catches and blocking. Mm-hmm. And I'm a team player. I really know every position on the field. And so I know what to expect. I know what I want to do, and I have a game plan of each route. And so they just love that about me. And I pretty much interview well. And I just know my game. I know my stuff. And so that was happy about that.
Got some confidence. I like that. You're interviewing well right now, so I appreciate it. I think something I want to get more specifics on, you say I have a game plan for every route. Can you get more specific with that? Maybe add some details to what goes into that game plan.
Well, as far as the slant, like if he playing inside, I know that I can't get inside because I get inside, he's going to just push me all the way down to the linebackers or to the D-line. Mm-hmm. And so I want to get him running. I want to get him a 1-2, in and out, and just go. Out in and just go. Run him by. Run like 5-7 yards and then slap him by and break it flat. And then you catch the ball, you'll be open right in the hole. Mm-hmm. And if he outside leverage, I want to shuffle release outside, give him a 1-2, and get inside and get back vertical, and then lean on it and break it flat. Just have a game plan of that because you never know what you expect. You never know. I can go back to my freshman year or my sophomore year. I didn't have that game plan. I was one of those guys that was just going and trying to get inside, even though he inside leverage and get pushed down to the linebacker. Yeah. And it hurt the team. Mm-hmm. It hurt the team. So I've seen that. In order for me to help the team, I got to know what to do, and I got to have a game plan of what I want to do in each route.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I've talked to a lot of pass rushers in this class, and they bring up a pre-snap game plan, like how they're going to attack the offensive tackle and things like that. I think for the receiver position, it's even more important to kind of come up and do a similar take that you had on the slant route there. In the Big 12, over the course of your career, who's one or two of the guys that were one of the hardest cornerbacks to go against in the Big 12?
Well, it's really just one. It's Jeff Gladney. I've been playing him for 8 years. We played all through high school.
Oh, wow.
And it's always been a competition. And every time I play him, I enjoy playing him. Because he always give me good work. You know what I'm saying? He humbles me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It makes you rethink about your game and what you need to improve on because he's a great corner. He's going to be a great corner in the league.
Jeff Gladney, I talked to him a little bit at the Combine. He said he likes to talk a little trash, but doesn't do it a ton. I need to hear from you. How much trash is Jeff Gladney talking?
No, he don't really talk. No, he pretty much like me. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just go out there and play. Like, you know what I'm saying? It be corners that try to talk noise, but I just look at them and I just walk away because I don't want to get out of my game and worry about talking noise to you when I'm just here to play football.
Awesome, man. Well, let's finish with this one. I think hearing from you, if you kind of had to tie a bow on it, what do you think really separates you from other receivers in this class? What are your key strengths? Something that really makes you a difference maker in the NFL?
I'm gonna make plays. I'm gonna win a lot of 50-50 balls, and I'm gonna be one of those guys that I'm gonna block my tail off, and you can tell me go block this dude or that dude, no matter who. I'm gonna try to block them. And I'm not going to quit until I block them.
There you go. Well, I really appreciate you coming on 2 for 1 Drafts podcast here, and I wish you the best of luck moving forward, Denzel.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
You too.
You want to get rid of me and get back to more great PFF YouTube content? All you have to do is push that button right there and subscribe. Thanks for watching.